All right, welcome back, tasters, to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We're still on the Jack train here. This time we got the single barrel proof rye, and the number of the barrel has kind of come off in this one, but I can make out that it was bottled on February 13th of 2024. 133.2 proof. 66.6 ABV.
Same as your last regular barrel proof bourbon.
Yep.
It's weird, man.
It's weird.
That's a, what do they call that?
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's a goocher.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the movie. What's that movie where the kids go along the railroad tracks, find the dead kid? Sweet movie.
I don't know, man.
Come on. The Stand By Me? Yeah, Stand By Me. You've never seen Stand By Me?
Nope.
All right, cut this video off. I'm gonna beat you. Dude,
I don't watch many movies.
You can watch that with your kid. That's an older movie.
Okay.
About a group of kids in like the 50s, maybe.
Okay.
And they all go on this. I won't make it too long because I don't want to make it a big aside here on our video. But they all go off on a journey, and one day they're deciding who's going to run it. They're in the woods and they're following railroad tracks.
Okay.
And they're going to decide who's going to go get lunch. So they all flip a coin, and they all flip the same thing.
Whoa.
And one kid goes, "Oh man, it's a goocher. It's bad luck." So now whenever whenever you come up with somebody says something the same exact time, you go, "Oh, it's a goocher."
I always say jinx.
Supposed to be, yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That sounds like something out of Sandlot.
There's going to be a lot of people upset with you on this video that find out you have not seen Stand By Me.
Story of my life.
Oh, I'm not saying you got to be even big some movie guy. That's like that's almost necessary. That's almost, there's some language in it.
Oh, sure.
But you could watch it with your kid.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like a coming of age story.
Okay.
It's like, man, what a fantastic movie.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you have to. I'm not doing any more videos with you until you do. So that's more of a command.
So 2 more months like we did
Sure.
much on this.
Yeah, right. You got plenty of
half.
time to go watch that movie.
Yeah. Oh man. This one we're diving back into the maple syrup.
Oh yeah, you're going from like almost like the bonded rye, just keeps it up.
Yeah, it's the daddy.
Keeps getting richer and richer.
The daddy rye.
They don't have a higher end rye than this, do they, Jack?
They do.
What is it?
They're impossible to get.
Not a Coy Hill.
No,
that's just bourbon stuff.
They do have. I don't know if it's actually a double barrel, but it's a special release one. It's in the same type of bottles, but it's.
Does it come out all the time, like every year?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Bruzel's favorite rye.
Oh.
But usually they're pretty pricey.
You gotta let me know what it's. Send me a link, man. I'll find it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're the hunter. It might be the twice barreled. It might be a twice barreled rye.
But not easy to get.
Not easy to get. No. But man.
But yeah, remember again, this man, when this stuff came out, we were kind of jonesing for it. I think I got lucky in Racine.
You did.
The guy had it on the shelf.
I think this is that bottle.
Okay, for I think it was a normal price.
Decent, 60 something.
Yeah, and we were pretty jacked up.
Yeah. But now since then
You see them.
I've picked up a Woodman store pick for $50-some.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're starting to kind of regulate themselves out, which is awesome because damn, is this good?
Yeah.
Like the nose on it alone.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's like spicy maple syrup.
They're so rich. I mean, they're just so rich and full for a $50 bottle.
So
it's
good.
just crazy.
I don't even.
It almost makes you mad. I mean, I'll speak for myself. It makes me kind of annoyed sometimes. I've bought $80 bottles that don't have as good of a nose.
Absolutely.
And you go, what the hell? Is it just because it's such a limited release, or they're
You're like, why is this $80? And it makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't just collect to collect, sometimes all I would do is probably just buy Jack and Dickel.
Yeah,
like because if it's stuff I actually like for a good price,
seriously,
those are the only 2 things I'd buy.
Especially those Dickel 15s.
Or it doesn't. That makes everybody else look really stupid to me.
It does. I agree.
It's crazy.
They're putting out such ridiculously good product.
Yeah, that store pick we got is actually how many years old?
It was like 18.
Dude.
And I think by the time, I think now, if we tried it again, I think it's 19.
Yeah. Oh man, that is
Yeah.
wild. That is wild.
I drank all
That was
mine,
our store pick, our local
unfortunately.
store pick.
Yep, and it's gone now.
Yeah, I saw
So
that. But you bought one, didn't you? 2?
I have none.
Oh, it's all gone, you mean?
Yep.
Okay. I have a full unopened bottle.
Do you?
Yep.
I'm gonna sneak into Shayne's house tonight and steal that.
Well, you know where it's at. It's not gonna, that's gonna make me the least mad if you steal any of my Dickel. But it's not like, you're just pushing past all the Bookers and Pappy. And
Oh,
I don't have any Pappy.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Dickel
Just
15.
throwing the Eagle Rare on the floor. Oh, where's the Dickel?
Yeah, like shit. Somebody broke into our house.
Yeah.
What'd they take?
Just
looks like a bottle of Dickel.
just a bottle of Dickel.
Yep, that'd be me.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be suspect number 1, Tim, Dickel fanboy.
Yeah, it was me.
It was me. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure
Guilty.
they're putting out Dickel 15 yearly.
Yeah,
Now.
I think they are now.
Yeah.
Some of them, like, so they have like the Dickel 17 bottles that are released by them that are 200.
Yeah,
some
which
freaking
it's
dollars.
crazy. Yeah, in that taller big bottle,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Maroon label.
Yeah. What's cool is on the Dickel 15, they're putting the age dates.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's sweet, man. You're checking them out. You're like, dude, this is 18 years old.
So good.
Yeah.
That's at some point. I mean, I'm sure Jack has some stuff laying around that's that old. They're just not releasing it.
Yeah, well, I think with the success of the 10, 12, and 14 now,
Yeah.
you're going to see next year's going to be 15.
Yeah,
I
they're gonna keep it
almost
going.
guarantee it is they're going to keep doing that. But
It's
man, again, for the I always preach about it, but the price to quality ratio with Jack
oh man,
is just, these guys got it right
Super
on
good.
their lower end, the middle end, and even the high end.
yeah.
They just everything, man. They do well.
We got to go in. We haven't even.
All right,
We haven't
let's
even
do
sipped
it.
this
Went
yet.
off on a tangent.
We do that a lot.
It's cool. People don't just want to hear about whiskey all the time.
Stupid stuff. Yeah.
They want to hear some dumb stuff once in a while.
Oh man,
It's got a nice, what I would call nice heat. I think it's got nice spice going through the middle. But dude, the smoothness and sweetness around it, oh, it smells like butter.
You would never guess that this was 130.
Hell no. This is just, it's one of those
Seriously.
whiskeys.
It may be 110. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
105, 110.
Yeah.
Because it is remarkably smooth.
Yes, it is. But it's got enough of that rye spice to let you know that it's a nice rye. You know, don't let the smoothness mean bland or anything.
No, not at all.
Dude, it is. The flavors are awesome.
I think there's enough caramelization and sweetness in it
Yep.
that help kind of balance out, smooth out that heat. It is though. It's dark dried fruits. It's dark caramel. Not quite creme brulee, but it's more of like if you were making caramels and you overcooked them a little bit.
Sure.
It's
It's more of a sharp sweetness kind of to me. I don't mean like I just mean not like buttercream.
No.
I mean like burnt caramel.
Yes.
Like I will almost go with the topping of brulee.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when you
the
fire it up,
topping.
you get that little bit of char.
Yeah,
That's what I consider that.
absolutely.
And it is, dude. If you find it and
It's
you
so
don't have it, just get it. I mean, just get it.
It's remarkable.
Yeah. They're just, man.
I know, we're Jack fanboys.
I don't care. I
we are.
wasn't when we started this. to
Yeah,
be
you
honest
weren't,
with you.
were you?
Really, but I didn't have a lot of experience with it. I
Mm-hmm.
was my favorite Jack at the time was Gentleman Jack.
Oh,
which
sure.
you don't need. We haven't done any.
No.
You kind of. That's like the redheaded stepchild of the Jack.
It kind
And
of
dude,
is.
I like Gentleman Jack.
Yeah,
To be honest
and-
with you, I think it's very smooth. And I mixed it, like, you know, when I bought it, I was like, oh, it's a little step up from the old number 7 stuff. But it's almost not even like people associate it with Jack, kind of, you
Right.
know?
This is just my own little.
And I don't know much about it, so if you
Yeah, this is my own little
enlighten
beef
me.
with Gentleman Jack. So, it's regular. It's old number 7,
Okay.
but after they take it out of the barrel, they filter it through like 4 more feet of charcoal.
Okay.
So you're removing a lot of the flavors that you already have imparted
to make it
into
smooth, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're smoothing it out.
That's the idea.
Just a little bit more. And they want to. I think that's their attempt to compete with maybe some Canadian,
Sure.
some Irish type whiskeys. But
Okay.
to me, I'd rather have all the impurities,
I agree.
the extra, particles, flavors, whatever.
I agree, 100%.
So that's my
Right.
view.
And now I haven't bought Gentleman Jack in 10 years, probably.
Yeah.
But that was my foray. It was
Sure.
number 7 in Gentleman Jack. So
Yep.
I didn't, at the beginning, I only thought of Jack as that. And to be fair, I don't think they didn't have this stuff when I was drinking Jack.
Right. They didn't have the single barrel.
Right. So, once they started doing that, and actually what really kind of flipped me over was the bonded line.
Oh,
And it was particularly the bonded rye.
Yeah.
Because I sat down one night, I think at your recommendation, and I couldn't stop drinking it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I was just like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Like, for the price, I'm just like, oh my god, this is one of the most drinkable ryes I've ever had.
Seriously.
It is just fantastic
For 100 proof.
And then this is that on steroids.
It is. It is. Like I said, it's kind of the daddy
Yeah,
of them. And
it's very good, man.
man, that's
And the prices aren't out of whack. I haven't seen them go. There haven't been anything crazy.
they've been coming down.
Okay.
Rather than
Because, like I said,
Going up.
these are store picks at like some of the places closer out by me, and I don't remember them being over $60.
okay. They used to be
Or maybe 65.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when they. That's
Closer
true.
to
Maybe
70.
that's probably a year ago.
some or more. Yeah.
I think mine was $65, and I think I was happy because it was a good price.
Right.
But dude, even at that, this is borderline. If it didn't have a Jack Daniel's label on it, and you poured this for somebody that knows bourbon, I think this is a borderline like nice bottle, like special bottle.
Yeah.
Like, what is
seriously.
this?
Special occasion?
Yes,
type
like
deal.
very good stuff, but at a price that it doesn't have to be.
Right.
know.
Exactly. Did we rate this yet?
No,
I don't remember.
no,
Okay.
we did not.
Ah,
I got a number in my head.
man.
Ooh, hard, huh? I have my number. You want me to? Yeah, I don't want it to
Yeah, I know it.
mess with
Let
yours
me-
though.
We did the last one. Man, I don't know. For me, I think it honestly is even a little bit better than the regular single barrel proof. So I'm gonna have to go 8.9.
I was going 8.8
Okay.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's obviously that's fantastic.
Seriously, we don't give too many, especially close to that 9. We kind of rate like Portnoy, don't we?
Yeah.
We're pretty
It's hard.
a lot in the 7s.
It's pretty generic to rate a solid, just if you're only going by ones.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's a big difference between an 8 and an 8.8.
I
You're
agree.
getting, you know what I mean?
I
And I
agree.
understand why he does it. Now I don't on pizza. You can get bent, but that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my brain.
Sometime we're still gonna do our Portnoy style pizza reviews.
Yes, we will.
You know.
Yeah, and we'll use his dumb point scale.
Yep. But we'll just make a show out of it a little bit maybe.
Yeah,
But
well, I'm going to make a mockery out of it, obviously.
that's what I mean.
Okay, good.
By that's what I mean.
Good.
So-
So yes, it actually, I will agree that point scale works better with whiskeys because
Yeah.
it really does matter.
Yeah, absolutely. It really does depend. And it does depend on the day too. You're gonna rate something.
Sure.
That's with
Sure.
anything. You're gonna rate it.
But I
different
think
on
with
a different
Jack,
day, but-
I think with Jack in general, though, like I said in the other videos, is dude, their budget to quality ratio is
Yeah.
always like almost
Ridiculous.
as good as it can be.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of other whiskeys. Sometimes it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're overpriced for what you're getting.
Yeah.
These guys don't generally miss, man.
They're priced fair.
They are absolutely
Very
fair,
fair.
especially compared to other whiskeys in
Yeah.
their range.
I think these guys should be the benchmark of what whiskey is priced for. I think it's the other distilleries that are getting maybe a little
Out of
greedy.
whack. Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
and they're trying to price stuff just way too high. And I get it,
Yep.
price demand or supply and demand
Yeah.
kind of deal. And
These guys are ahead of the curve too, because now the trend in whiskey, from what I can tell, is smaller distilleries making better products
yes,
and keeping the cost down.
yep,
It's not, you still got the guys putting out the $200 bottle and it's
Yes.
so hard to get.
not gonna buy them.
No, it's just, that's the problem, man. You're not going to buy them. You're going to get some hardcore dudes that got to have the new thing, the real expensive
Sure.
thing, the rare thing.
yeah,
But I don't think the trend overall, man, is getting these, smaller distilleries, and even if you're a big one like these guys, keeping them in a modest price range.
yeah, absolutely.
Because you're neglecting a lot of people when you do that stuff with $100, $200 bottles. It's just not something people are going to do,
No, we say that all the time. Get as close to retail as you can.
Yep.
But this bottle, I wouldn't pay any more. I wouldn't pay more than $65 for one of these.
And
Still, well worth it. But
you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't
There's
have
enough of it out there
yeah,
now.
but it's what it is.
Yep. Buy it though. You see it,
Absolutely.
store pick or not, just pick one up, man.
Absolutely, a no-brainer. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna wrap us up here. I got a couple little things. We might do a few more Jack videos here. But thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. Catch y'all on the next one.